This is what most CSS files look like in 2024. Media query, another media query. You scroll and scroll and it never ends. What if I told you all of this can now be replaced with a single CSS property? CSS just got the one thing developers have been begging for since 1996, and once your browser fully supports it, the way you write CSS will never be the same again. Let me show you exactly what this changes. Let's start with the most common problem in web design: responsive layouts. I want 4 columns on desktop, 2 on tablet, 1 on mobile. Classic. You've written this 100 times. 3 blocks. The same property repeated 3 times. And if you have 5 components on the page with responsive behavior, that's 15 blocks. Your CSS file becomes a maze. Now, with CSS if: 1 property, 1 place, 1 declaration. The logic lives where the value lives. For backend developers, this is immediately readable. It looks like the ternary operators and switch statements you write every day. For CSS developers, it means no more hunting through your file for the right media query block. Now let's level up. Themes. Most modern websites support 3 theme states: light, dark, and auto, where auto means the website follows the system preference of the user's device. With CSS if, including nested conditions. Yes, you can nest if inside if, just like you nest conditions in any programming language. The outer if checks whether the user manually selected a theme. If not, the else falls into another if that checks the system preference. This is real programming logic in CSS in 2026. One more example: status badges. You know them: green for success, red for error, yellow for warning. Currently, you handle this with JavaScript adding classes, then CSS targeting each class separately. With CSS if and custom properties. In HTML, you only set the custom property. No extra CSS classes. No JavaScript class toggling. You set -- status on the element and CSS handles the rest. The logic lives in CSS, where it belongs. Let's be real about where we stand. Right now, CSS if is supported in Chrome 137+ and Edge. Firefox and Safari are still working on it. So should you use it in production today? Not yet. And if you want to see more videos on modern CSS features that are changing the game right now, subscribe. I cover these as soon as they land.